Good morning, peoples. It is August the 25th, 2025, and it's another glorious day in the D. A little partly cloudy. The sun is peeping out right behind us in the east. It's approximately 59 degrees per my car temperature, and it's 7 something in the morning. And it's August 25th. It's almost the end of August. As we say at the end of almost every single month, where did it all go to? But it was not that fast, actually. So it's a glorious day here in the D. Every day is a great day when we wake up and we're breathing and we're alive and dreaming and everything else like that. So before we get too deep into things today on today's drive time, I want to say thank you to all of our subscribers. We really appreciate your support. We really appreciate it. And if you are not a subscriber, why don't you just go ahead and mash the subscribe button. We have a goal that we're trying to get to, which is 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. So if you don't mind helping out, it's free. I know, one of those words, a 4-letter word, but it's a good word, right? Free. And you could just mash the subscribe button and help us out there to meet our goal of 1,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it very, very much. Anyhow, enough of all of that administrative stuff. So I went and looked this morning before I just left. And I can tell you, the Detroit Tigers are still in first place. They've been expanding their lead. They're 10 games ahead in the AL Central, and that's great. And you know what else is great? Once again, they're almost at the top. They're 3 games behind the top team with the best record. So that's another great thing. The Tigers are just having a spectacular season. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird to have a team that's winning. But, you know, we got not just one team that's winning right now. You know, the Lions are in pre-season games, and they are they've lost a couple, but they're getting everything all set for when the regular season starts. And we're going to have a great football team, I believe. Hopefully the Detroit Lions do well this year. They did really well last year. I gotta get around this person eventually here. Let's see here. This has been a crazy day so far driving. Usually it's not this busy, but people are in a rush. They got to get their kids to school. First day of school back here in the metropolitan Detroit area. They start school before Labor Day, and I know in Florida they've already started a couple of weeks ago. And at one point in time, I had to do the drive to school shuffle. I guess, I don't know if that's what I should call it, but you'd be shuffling your kids all around, dropping them off and whatever. So yeah, it was a thing. So today, if you have a kid that's going back to school, just everybody take your time getting there. It gets a little hectic, especially dropping people off at the new location or just dropping them off again. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead. I got a couple things that I wrote down on my note cards. Oh, gosh. And so the very first thing is, I was, people are still talking about the rides that have been decommissioned to make room for new and exciting rides. Like, for instance, in the Animal Kingdom. If you did not know, the Animal Kingdom is Tough to Be a Bug. That was the show that where you would be sitting there, and at the end, the bugs would go underneath your feet and whatnot. That was something that occurred in that show, and that's what made it something. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, okay. Are we gonna have room for all this? Yes. So yeah, it's tough to be a bug. I think that was that was a kid-friendly show. I know some people would get, maybe the kids would get spooked out maybe the first time they sat through it, and the little buggy feeling was there. But after that, I think the second time around, they knew that it was coming. But I think that the movie, it's Tough to Be a Bug. Kids like that movie. So I know it's being replaced, and it will be another great thing, another great ride when it is done. Another thing that's going away is Dino Land, which is being transformed into Tropical America, and that's going to be a great area. I know. Look, sometimes dinosaurs are not very exciting, but in order to make the Tropical America as exciting, you got to have exciting characters like Moana and other ones that are going to be there. And I think it's going to be another great adventure land that Disney can improve on. Maybe The Rock will be there when it opens up. That would be great. So I guess they're talking about, there was an article about Big Thunder Mountain, the train ride, the wildest ride of the West. They were talking about that and saying that is probably going to be having a opening scene. That's going to be interesting. That's some reports. An opening scene. I know the track is new. The train is new. Why not have an opening scene and make that new? I heard they put some other effects in different places, sprucing it up, making it more exciting. Can't wait to ride that next year when it comes back. That's gonna be something else. Wildest ride in the West. Yeah. Disney's Rockin' Roller Coaster. Disney put out a video in the Disney Parks Instagram all about the Muppet Band. I forget their name off the top of my head, but the Muppet Band is taking over the Rockin' Roller Coaster featuring the Muppets. And I think that's going to be really kind of cool. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be really exciting. I think kids are going to like that. Kids like music, and I think kids like them. If we can get more people that like the Muppets, Muppets could be like the newest thing. Maybe I can get like Saxophone Man. I can't remember his name. What's the name of the guy with the saxophone? I don't remember. Anyways, So the last thing I think we'll talk about right quick, and then I want to do one more topic after that, is that there was an article today and they use clickbaity titles, but it is kind of true. Is Disney becoming less family friendly because of the pricing increases that are going on in Disney, making it less affordable for families, especially families, big, families that have larger families, that they have a lot of kids. That's a lot of tickets, I don't know. I mean, could Disney give families a discount of some sort? I don't know if that's actually could be a thing. But, Disney used to be a thing where, you'd have to save up for the trip and you wouldn't go as much as you used to go. And now you got people that are just still, even with the price increase, that are just going all of the time, and I think that's why the parks are so crowded, because people have been going all of the time, more and more and more. And so, I don't know if people just enjoy Disney World and they like going and they're dedicated to go and they save up a lot of money to go on these trips. I don't know. So it is what it is. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is, I want to be on this journey here, starting tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to be on this journey. My goal is to lose 25 pounds. 25 pounds. I can do it. I can lose them. I'm going to do it. So that's our personal goal here, 25 pounds by the end of the year. It is not even September the 1st yet. So it leaves us with September, October, and November, and December. That's 4 months, 25 pounds. 5 pounds. If we lose 5 pounds a month, we can get down there. I think that it's an obtainable goal. We just got to work towards it. And that is the goal. I will be giving you guys update statuses in the morning about what we tried to do, our wins and losses of what we did, what we try to do today. And every day we'll try to, or every time I have one of these rants, card vlogs, or whatever you want to call them, we'll try to give you a update of how it is that I tried to do something to make a difference every single day. So for the next 4 months, we can get it down to 200 pounds. That is the goal. And there's going to be some ups and downs and ups. But we need to get into we got to just get down. No longer, I always used to call it 225 the Barry Sanders weight, but that's not so true anymore. Anyhow, that's all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate everybody, each and every single one of you guys. Thanks for subscribing, and you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.